Hello and welcome to this quick start video on the Benro X Series 3XM stabilizer. In this series of videos, you will learn these basic principles to get your 3XM up and running. Mounting camera and balancing properly, motor strength, parameter settings, drift and level calibration, and follow modes. Balancing your 3XM is the most crucial part to getting a great end result. Out of the box, your 3XM will be unbalanced. In this video, we will guide you through the steps to get your gimbal balanced and ready to shoot with. Your 3XM will start in the collapsed position. Unlock the knob above the handle and pivot the gimbal to get your 3XM in a straight position, and lock the knob to secure. Unscrew the handle, insert the included batteries into the 3XM, and screw the handle back on tightly. For convenience and flexibility, screw in the included tripod to the bottom of the 3XM handle to allow your 3XM to stand up on a tabletop. The weight distribution of your camera kit factors into the balancing process. If your camera's center of gravity changes after balancing, it will inhibit the balance of your gimbal. So be sure to insert your camera's battery, memory cards, or anything that will add weight before mounting your camera. Make sure your lens cap is removed, and if your lens retracts or extends, make sure your lens is out in shooting position while balancing. Also, if your camera has an articulating LCD screen, make sure to set your screen angle. Be sure to attach the lens support if you are shooting with a longer lens. If this is your first time using the gimbal, we recommend using a shorter lens for easy clearance during the calibration process. Mount your camera to the plate, while keeping it as close to the tilt motor as possible, ensuring your camera is perfectly straight and tightened to secure. Connect the USB cable from the 3XM to your camera. While holding the roll axis parallel to the ground, adjust the camera's position on the plate using the bottom adjustment knob and shifting the camera until it stays in place without tipping, and lock after adjusting. First, balance the tilt axis by unlocking the knob beside your camera. Rotate the axis so the camera is facing the ceiling, and slide the axis up or down to balance and lock. Once this axis stays in place without tipping, your tilt axis is balanced. This may take a few tries. Make sure the knob is locked and secure once balanced. If your camera is properly balanced, it will stay in whatever position you move it. If the balance is off, your camera will move around loosely. If your balance is still slightly off, adjust your camera position or the first axis accordingly until your camera stays in place. Balance the roll axis by unlocking the knob behind your camera and sliding the axis left or right until the camera is level. After the adjustment, lock the knob. Balance the pan axis by grabbing the 3XM handle and turning it from a vertical to horizontal position so the pan axis knob is facing the ceiling. Unlock the pan axis knob and adjust the position until the camera sits in place at a horizontal position. After balanced, lock the knob. If your 3XM isn't properly balanced, your camera will swing when operating in different modes, leaving you unable to calibrate or operate properly. Some cameras may not have a perfect balance, but once calibrated through the app, it will compensate and put the finishing touches on your balancing. Once you are balanced, push down on the M on button to power on the 3XM. And by pushing down on the M on button while powered on, you can now select different modes and control your desired camera movements with the joystick. And don't forget to download the companion app to calibrate your gimbal, remotely control movements, make adjustments to the motor strength or parameters, create a dynamic moving time lapse, take automated panoramic photographs, update your firmware, and more. In the next video of this series, you'll learn these functions in depth. Boost your production value while traveling light and compact with the Benro X Series 3XM stabilizer.